Hello everybody, Hunter back with some more Zenless Zone Zero. We continue on from a previous video where Bringer just took in Miyabi. Yeah, she sacrificed herself so we could get away. Also, Perlman managed to get away, thank goodness. So, yeah, let's see where this story goes. At the moment, we've got to talk to Belle, so let's do this. Are you ready, Wise? The comms are all set. Let's contact Yanagi and the others to see how they're doing. I'm ready. Continue. Okay, I'll contact Section 6 right now. Just as Belle sets up a remote call with Section 6, a familiar figure rushes in. Guys, can you reach Section 6 now? Are they with Perlman? There's something important I need to confirm with them. Relax, Zhujian. Section 6 just found Perlman, and I'm about to contact them right now. I'm setting up a call now, I'll patch you in too. Not long later, Belle successfully gets into contact with Section 6 and explains the situation.
I'm really sorry, everyone, but we can't locate Miss Miyabi right now.
Understood. I reached out to my director and some friends in the media. Seems they haven't heard anything about Hoshimi Miyabi being arrested or Perlman reappearing.
Hello, can you hear me? It's Juyen. This is urgent. Please confirm something for me. Is Perlman with you right now? Check the back of his neck. Please look behind his ears or at the base of his hairline. Do you see a small wound?
What are you doing? Now hang on, my hair? Ow! Easy!
So yes, he's got
Officer
a tracker
Juyen.
in him.
There is indeed a small wound on the right side of his hairline, approximately half an inch long. How did you know?
For high-profile cases, the precinct sometimes puts small tracking chips on suspects when they're detained to stop them from doing anything dangerous. I found out that the chips used on Perlman and the other suspects in recent cases have broad-range tracking capabilities, and they've been active this whole time.
What? A tracking chip? And it's been active this whole time? Even after the airship crash?
That's correct.
Well, hang on. Does that mean that the precinct could have tracked this guy down anytime they wanted?
If the lead investigator wanted to, yes, they could have easily found Perlman from the moment he entered the outer ring. Yet they never tracked him down. The precinct records show that he's still missing.
Our entire operation was based on one assumption, that the mastermind was doing everything to stop us from revealing the truth, to eliminate Perlman, and to cover up their crimes. But if they always knew where he was, then what was the purpose of all the pursuits, ambushes, and interceptions?
Didn't the bad commander take Chief Miyabi outside the hollow to weaken us?
And if we guessed wrong, right?
If we were mistaken, then that means Bringer didn't take Miss Hoshimi to undermine us. He must have taken her for a different reason.
A different reason. Don't tell me. He wanted the chief herself. But that doesn't make any sense. She has nothing to do with the case, and nothing seemed off with her. Plus, who in their right mind would try picking a fight with a Void Hunter? Unless they're looking to get themselves killed.
There was something odd, Katana lost control when we were in the hollow.
Hang on. I just remembered something. The strangest thing happened while we were in the Outer Ring Hollow.
You quickly fill everyone in on what happened with the Katana inside the hollow, leaving them even more questions.
You can't be serious. That crooked commander's target really is our chief. But why?
Doesn't matter. They took Miyabi right before my eyes. I'm such an idiot for allowing this to happen. I must report this to the director immediately.
Everyone calm down. Shouldn't we figure out where Miss Hoshimi and Bringer are first?
Miyabi is being transported in a public security vehicle. I can track it. As for Officer Bringer...
He's over where the vision scandal was exposed, just outside the Dead-End Hollow. Remember that place?
I do.
How do you know that, Qingyi?
Because he's giving a speech there today. It was on the news. They said it's happening as scheduled, with many eyewitnesses from the vision scandal and concerned citizens attending.
Let's split up. To save time, let's split into 2 teams.
Let's split up. We'll search for Bringer and look for Miss Hoshimi at the same time.
Okay, I'll go find Miyabi. Please guide us out of the hollow right now.
No, we shouldn't be the ones looking for the chief.
Why not? Aren't you worried about her? If anything happens to her, I swear I'll...
Calm down, Tsukishiro. You're losing your cool. We're closer to Bringer's location right now, and we've still got Perlman.
But...
No buts. You know I'm right, Deputy Chief.
Nagi, I think Harumasa's got a point this time. For once he's actually making sense. Maybe we should listen to him.
Ouch, that hurt. But thanks for speaking up for me, Sokaku.
I'll find Miyabi. I mentioned earlier that I can track the vehicle. Plus, as a public security officer, I won't attract attention. Miss Tsukishiro, Miyabi and I go way back. I understand exactly how you feel. I promise, I will bring her back safely.
I'll join you. I'll go too. I'll join you.
I'll join you. I'll go with Juyuan to find Miss Hoshimi.
Looks like our tasks are set. I'll stay here to protect the video store then, so you have one less thing to worry about.
The communicator transmitted several deep breaths followed by a few quick slaps like someone's trying to regain focus.
I'm sorry for losing my composure, everyone. The plan makes sense. Let's get moving. Proxy, you're pretty capable, right?
I'm more than just pretty capable. I'm the best. I'm do this one.
Better than you think. I'm the best proxy in New Eridu, and I will bring her back.
Okay, I believe you. I'll leave the chief in your capable hands then.
Alright, let's see. Why? Zujan is waiting for you at the parking lot. I think she wants to talk to you about searching for Miss Miyabi. But I feel like she's not in a good mood. She might still be upset since we hid our identity from her. When there's a chance, we should really give her a proper explanation. There's no way we're going to tell her we're faith on, are we? You're here. I'm looking into transport vehicle's location. We'll head out once I get word. So Yang stops talking after that. An awkward silence settles between you. Try to talk to Zhuyang. Officer, are you still mad? No, there's no reason for me to be mad. Consider your response. She's really upset. She's expecting an apology from me. Apologize. I owe you an apology. I never wanted to hide my identity, especially from you. Huh? So why did you keep it from me? I didn't want to cause any trouble. You're an elite officer and I'm a proxy operating in the shadows. What if the truth drove us apart or even made us enemies? No, I play by the rules and respect law and order, but I don't follow them blindly. I know the differences between right and wrong and would, of course, do what is just. If you consider me a friend, then you should have had more faith in me. I promise I'll never keep anything from you ever again. If I do, then the video store will lose money every day. You don't have to go that far. Yes, I do. You're a very dear friend, Zhuyang. Your feelings matter a lot more to me. I don't want this to drive a wedge between us. Huh? At that moment, Zhuyang's comm rings. A little flustered, she quickly picks it up and moves away to check her messages. Manager? I asked Officer Shen to locate the currently active transport vehicles in the Janus Quarter, and they're heading north. I believe Miyabi is one of them. We need to move and intercept with them. With a PubSec car, we can use the express lane. But there are checkpoints everywhere, so I might not be able to bring along a regular citizen like you. Manager? Take my bamboo. We can still stay in touch that way. It'll come in handy in emergencies. Understood. I'll head up now. As for our conversation just now, let's continue after we get Miyabi back. A short while later, near 14th Street, a PubSec car hustles down the street, siren blaring.
Task Force Patrol Squad to Captain Zhu Yuan. Do you copy? Repeat, do you copy? Over.
Copy. Officer Chen, Juyuan here. Over.
Captain Zhu Yuan. Why does your voice sound a little raspy?
It was pretty hot here, and my throat got a little dry. What's your status? Did you find any leads? Over.
Yes, I ran a quick check. There are 8 transport vehicles still on duty in Janus Quarter, and one matches the route you mentioned. I'll share its location with you now. Over.
Thank you, Officer Chen. You've been a big help. Go get some rest. Over.
Copy that, Captain Zhu. You take care. Don't work too hard.
It's an interesting
Task Force
image.
patrol team over and out.
Phew. All right. Got the info on Miyabi's transport vehicle. Wait, the nav data shows that the escort vehicle's final destination is the site of Bringer's speech? This is bad. Tons of people are heading there right now, and the streets are jammed. How do we get through? Sound the sirens? Switch to PubSec motorcycles?
There's no time. The speech venue was next to the dead-end hollow. Let's cut straight through it.
What? But driving in the hollow is extremely dangerous. Are you suggesting we walk? That'll take too long.
Don't worry. I know a way to get there quickly and safely. Trust me, I've done it before.
Okay, into the hollow we go. Time for some combat. Yes, we've been waiting for some combat. About time. We haven't used young,
I didn't know
too
you
young
could drive
in
a train,
such a long
manager.
time.
Is this railway route okay?
Trust me.
Hopefully I can
I'm
remember how
familiar
to
with
use
this
it.
route. By the way, definitely lead us out of the dead-end hollow. Right, Julian? Wait. I think we've got ethereals approaching. Do you know why the Hoshimi
Leave it to
family
me.
is being
I won't let them get in the way. As I'm sure you know, the Hoshimi family has a long heritage. They gave rise to the first
Okay, it's not
generation
come
of
back
Void
to me.
Hunters, making significant contributions to the city. There were several other heads of the family who made significant contributions too. Each of them was an exceptional and unique warrior.
Yeah.
They consistently upheld the Hoshimi family's reputation. Up until a certain point, when the Hoshimi family suddenly stopped prioritizing martial skills. They started to involve themselves in the city's management using their
Yeah.
political power.
I know. We have a documentary about the Hoshimi family in our store. There are stories circulating on internet that the Hoshimi family possesses a secret that makes them stronger. Is it possible that
She's
urban
able to
legend
talk
has
while
some
I'm
truth to
thinking
it?
like this. This is wild.
I don't know much, but I have a way to find out. Manager, you can keep us in touch with the outside world, right?
Moments later, to verify Zhu Yang's theory, why stop the train in a safety zone and establish the communication link with the outside world?
Hello? Hi, this is Officer Ju Yuan from the Criminal Investigation Special Response Team. I'm just calling to...
I know, Officer Juyen. I'm still waiting to hear back from the Throne Quarter Precinct. The head of our house ought to be at the banquet hall still, joining in on all the election day events. I've asked my secretary to locate him as soon as possible.
All right. I'm sorry to keep bothering you with all these calls. I'll wait for your reply then. Not good.
Well, that didn't
With
work.
the elections happening now, even the Hoshimi family housekeeper can't get in touch with Miyabi's father.
Are you close with the Hoshima family? Do you know the head of the Hoshima family? Do this one.
You seem to be pretty close with the Hoshimis, Julian. Do you know the head of the family?
I wouldn't say we're close, but when Miyabi and I were classmates, she invited me to her place a few times, so I've met him before. As the head of one of the most famous families in New Eridu, he must have a lot on his plate. To figure out what the enemy wants from Miyabi, we need to understand their motive. The only way to do that is to talk to her father. But my usual channels only get me as far as their household staff. I don't have any connections to that fancy banquet hall in Throne Quarter. And they use private security that's independent of PubSec.
I might have some high society connections. I know someone we could try reaching out to.
We just need to find someone who has connections to high society, right? Then I might just know someone.
Moments later, after patching through random play, a familiar voice answers. Hey, we haven't seen Lycon in a while. Ah, Master Proxy, it's been quite some time. I've never anticipated a call from you on a day like today. Lycon, please, you've got to help me. I'm counting on you, Victoria Housekeeping.
Thanks for taking my call, Lycon. I've got something extremely important that I need your help with. Has Victoria Housekeeping ever offered services to the Hoshimi family?
There's a renowned martial arts family. They contribute significantly to the construction and safeguarding of our city. Our humble establishment has indeed been fortunate to provide our services to them, and indeed, they may be considered loyal customers of ours.
Really? That's great! Do you happen to know much about their family affairs?
That entirely depends on your definition of family affairs. If it's not too much to ask, could you please provide me with a little more context? Zhu Yang gives Lycan a quick rundown of the situation. I understand the circumstances and your request seems fair and justified. However, I'm afraid that I cannot provide such information. It's against our confidentiality policy.
I understand, but...
Although I cannot provide that information, I can connect you to someone better suited to assist. Just a moment, Verena. Please watch the lobby for me. Lycan steps away from the call briefly, and a few minutes later...
Hello? Lycan said you had something urgent to discuss with me?
That voice... Is that...
Oh, is that Miss Zhu Yuan? It's been a while. Thank you for looking after my daughter.
It's been a while, Mr. Soichiro. Sorry to bother you, but it's urgent, and it's about Miyabi. We think someone's trying to harm her, and she might be in danger.
Oh, so you weren't joking? Please, continue.
Mr. Soichiro, aren't you worried about Miyabi's safety?
Of course I am, but I'm more concerned for those who wish to harm her. I don't mean to brag, but she's strong. Very strong. She's strong in every sense of the word. Perhaps even stronger than that. Actually, she's even... Oh, forgive me. There I go boasting again. Old habits die hard. Anyway, my daughter has proved time and again that those who wish her ill will never meet a good end. So, in comparison, sharing our family's confidential information, that could be a bigger issue.
What? What do you mean?
Worry not. I have no doubts about your intentions, Miss Zhu Yuan. But our family affairs are sensitive information. It's our rule not to share them lightly, especially considering we have a guest here I'm not acquainted with. Would you mind proving that you know my daughter?
Let's see. Her katana is a Hoshimi family heirloom passed down from generation to generation. Only members of the Hoshimi family can touch her katana. Is that true? We kind of grabbed it for a second. I'll see this one. I did grab it for a second though, I think. Didn't I? To help her like put it back. So should... This one would be too obvious. Just handed down in generation. I'm gonna go with this one.
Miss Hoshimi's katana is a family heirloom used by generations to eradicate evil. Only direct family members can handle it.
That's right. If she was
There we
willing
go.
to share that much with you, it shows that she trusts you. But this information is also known to a lot of her colleagues.
Mr. Suchiro, you prefer juice over wine?
Mr. Soichiro, you secretly swap your wine for juice during social events.
She even told you that?
Her katana went out of control today.
Please hear me out, sir. The katana went out of control today. It unleashed massive foxfire. We barely managed to force it back into the scabbard.
What? Lycan, please inform the mayor that I might need to leave early this evening. My apologies. Now you two. What I'm about to say is of the utmost importance. It must not be shared with anyone. If anyone is plotting against the Hoshimi family, they must be after the katana. That katana is a treasured heirloom passed from generation to generation. It is also the source of power for every head of the family. But the power sealed within it is forbidden. Only the head is qualified to inherit and receive it, and the process is extremely dangerous. My daughter, however, is different. Aside from an accident when she was young, she has never relied on the katana's power. Her strength comes from herself. She is the true genius of the Hoshimi family. It is imperative that the scabbard remain intact. Under no circumstances should my daughter use the katana if the scabbard is compromised.
At the same time, an armored transport vehicle is heading towards the dead-end hollow near Bringer's speech venue. Inside the vehicle...
Hey, drive carefully. If you shake the Void Hunter around, you'll end up locked up in HQ.
Drop the act. You turned at the 7th Street we passed to head back to Janus Quarter. This car was never going to HQ.
So you've known all along. Are you sure you want to calmly let us do as we please?
The schemes of villains are always unique. I might as well stick around and figure out your real objective. Besides, you alone pose no threat to me.
Even with you unarmed?
I don't need a blade to deal with you.
Indeed, we really aren't worthy. After all, this is a treasure passed down through generations of the Hoshimi family. It has slain dangerous ethereals, legendary warriors, the remnants of the old civilization, and the evils of the new era. The cursed blade, Tailless.
You...
7 generations of swordmasters have established the Hoshimi family's prestigious standing today. Most people think the Hoshimi family's bloodline is inherently superior, but in fact, the true source of their power is this blade. Except for you, Hoshimi Miyabi. You're the rare talent born into the Hoshimi family, truly blessed in the art of swordsmanship.
How do you know about the Hoshimi family?
Because the target of our evil group is you. Nullface may have botched the mission, but he still managed to obtain your deep sync modeling data.
What?
Thanks to that, I get to witness the true form of the cursed blade. It is indeed so beautiful. This monstrous energy is exactly what we need.
What?
You're right. No one can threaten you. So we'll make you the threat.
Release Tailless!
Ah! What an unexpected delight! My surprise, Officer Hoshimi Miyabi has honored my speech with her presence. Dear citizens, let's give her a round of applause.
Wow! It's Miss Miyabi! Amazing!
Miyabi!
Dizziness envelops her and everything around her blurs. Soon after, Miyabi opens her eyes weakly to find herself in a strange space she's never seen the likes of before. Damn! Well, this is new.
Where am I? I was clearly... It feels like Foxfire is burning me. There are enemies here too? After defeating the enemy, my body has surprisingly recovered a bit. Am I supposed to defeat enemies to recover? It scatters upon being cut. It's obviously not a physical entity. Foxfire. It's a power that belongs to the Hoshimi family.
Damn.
So why would it burn me?
What now?
It's changed color. I can't shake the feeling that this place looks familiar. Foxfire! Burning even more intensely! losing my strength.
Damn.
More enemies. More the better. It's an illusion of its first plate.
This is wild. It's spinning. Oh, this thing. What are you? Jesus, that took off some health. Alright, almost.
This feeling. These strange whispers.
In the illusion, countless monsters surge forward like a tidal wave. Miyabi relentlessly swings her blade, cutting down the ethereals, pushing herself to the brink of total exhaustion. Kill, kill, countless voices invade Miyabi's mind. Knowing at their sanity, it feels as if she's swinging her blade without thinking. Is the only way to escape the torment?
Are these people citizens? What? How could I? I will never wield my blade against the innocent.
Sorry now, this is a free-to-play game, everyone. This is wild. Super high budget for a free-to-play game.
Are you sure this is the right I refuse.
Kill! This is a rule created to break rules. A submission made to end submission. A curse forged to eliminate curses. This is Hoshimi's fate.
Is this also how you coaxed my mother back then? Did you convince her of this fate the same way? Is this how you turned her into the sacrifice? Answer me! Good. So you remember me. Do you really believe that the inheritance traditions are right? No, but I have a proposition. I understand that you had to make difficult choices to survive the era of hollow calamities. But times have changed. Past sacrifices were made, so there would be no more sacrifices in the future. The Hoshimi legacy shouldn't just stop at inheriting this blood-stained gift. If outsiders are capable of bypassing the rules and taking your power, then what's the point of clinging to this cruel ritual? Therefore, let's cooperate. That's right. I've always been aware that I'm not the type of heir the Hoshimi family needs. I don't have my grandfather's keen judgment, my aunt's resourcefulness, my father's knowledge, or my mother's sharp mind. But I have swordsmanship. It's the one thing in which I'm genuinely gifted. From now on, if you heed me, I'll rewrite the fate of the Hoshimi family in my own way. Be my blade, one that slays only evil, and I'll repay the injustices that forced your sacrifices. My mother was the final sacrifice you'll ever receive. From this day forward, under my command, I'll turn you into a legend which is truly unmatched by anyone.
Idealistic.
So you'll agree.
Before she can finish, the subdued foxfire bursts into a fierce flame.
You!
The blazing foxfire slowly peters out, and the illusions and voices fade to Hoshimi Miyabi props herself up for the best she can, but not wanting to collapse at this moment, a familiar voice.
Miss Hoshimi! Miss Hoshimi! Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me?
It's my bang boo.
Roxy?
Yes, it's me, Miss Hoshimi. You're finally awake. How are you feeling?
So, that golden light was you. Thank goodness I didn't draw my blade. The citizens... did I hurt them?
Rest assured, Miyabi, you didn't hurt anyone. When those strange flames appeared in your eyes, the manager and I knocked you into the dead-end hollow. You were swinging your katana the whole time, but only at the ethereals coming at us. Just now, you suddenly froze. The flames on your katana disappeared, and we were able to get close.
I see. Thank you. I almost made a terrible mistake. I feared if my blade had harmed those dear to me, hurt innocent people,
Miyabi's voice is weak, as if recovering from a severe illness. Her furrowed brows finally relaxed as tears trickled down her face. The invincible Void Hunter sobs softly like an ordinary girl.
Miss Hoshimi.
Wise, it's an emergency. The rest of Section 6 has arrived at the speech venue, and it's a total mess. Looks like Bringer's trying to get away.
What?
Hearing the latest update over the communicator, Zhu Yang holds Miyabi tightly and looks towards the proxy.
Leave her to me. I'll take her to the nearest medical center. Go, manager. Go catch the culprit. We absolutely cannot let him get away.
Alright. Got to play as a few characters that time. In the video store, the siblings are flustered. Ah, the connection's gone. What's happening? Let me check the error logs. Looks like a massive surge of active ether caused by EOS internal modules to malfunction. Maybe it's because of the cursed blade. It might be because of Miss Hoshimi's katana went out of control. It's happened before. EOS was exposed to an excessive ether surge at close range. Its internal communication module might be damaged. Everything's a mess right now. I wonder how Hoshima is doing. Worry not, manager. Zhu Yang sent a message saying that she's taking the young lady from Hoshima family for treatment, so you can set your mind at ease and focus on dealing with Bringer. Where is Bringer now? What about the other members of Section 6? We haven't heard from Section 6 yet. Ah. At the moment, a familiar, petite figure rushes in. Proxy, Yanagi from Section 6 asked me to contact you. Hey, Collider, what brings you here? Not long ago, someone from Section 6 suddenly showed up with a Perlman. They said we have a key evidence of Bringer's involvement in the Vision Corporation case and asked us to watch over him for a while. With that guy's help, we went through the documents thoroughly and managed to compile the evidence of financial dealings between the Vision Corporation and Bringer. I never would have thought that Bringer is the one behind all this. Yanagi told us to send the evidence to Public Security Commissioner through a special channel. She's already leading Section 6 to go after Bringer. How things going? They left in a hurry and only gave me a designated communication channel. Proxy tried using it to get in touch with her. Okay, connected now. Yanagi, can you hear me? Hello, Proxy. We're still at the speech venue. It's all thanks to Bellabog Industries for sending the evidence against Bringer to the Commissioner. He's immediately suspended Bringer and called him back to NEP's HQ for investigation. But it seems like Bringer doesn't plan to hide anymore. His men deliberately caused chaos, even crashing into cars to make their escape. The crowd went into a panic, and it almost resulted in an accident. By the time we got there and brought things under control, he had already gotten away. We couldn't catch him. All we found at the scene was Yo Bang Boo. Oh no. We were just too slow. We didn't make it in time. Still, Perlman has given us an important piece of intel about Bringer's whereabouts. Bringer might have gotten to Port Elpis. It's that old cargo dock on the city outskirts swallowed up by the Hollow. Perlman said Sarah and her people have been shipping tons of supplies there for the Vision Corporation, including special etheric items. A dock in the Hollow. Wait, Wise, do you remember the news broadcast Nicole made us watch this morning? They caught footage of a Hollow right by the water. A cargo dock, then it probably really is near Port Elpis. It's an area with all sorts of perfect place for criminals to slip away unnoticed. But there's someone in the Bureau who isn't pretty familiar with that area, so we may have a chance to reel in a big fish. Rest assured everyone, leave this to me. I'll head to the port now and contact our undercover angler. Got it. We'll work on fixing the HDD on our end. Yanagi, can you take Eos near the port? According to the data, the ether in the Hollow is unstable, which could affect nearby communications. While we operate remotely from the video store, I still feel a bit uneasy. Just to be safe, let's take the portable equipment and work near the port. We can also recalibrate Eos's connection module while we're at it. Near the port? Alright! I'll reach out to Ben and update them on the situation here. Great. We'll make our way to Port Elpis after we wrap things up here. This time, we won't let Bringer slip away again. The group arranges to meet at Port Elpis. After ensuring no one suspicious is nearby, Quingy leaves the video store. Wise, Quingy just messaged her informant and has found Bringer. Looks like Perlman's intel was accurate. Bringer plans to use the Hollow near the Port Elpis to smuggle himself out of the Janus Quarter. Got him! This time we won't let him slip away again. Yanagi said once we're ready we can go find them at Port Elpis. The HDD is pretty much fixed and the portable device is ready to go. We'll head out as soon as you're ready. Wait a moment. Alright. Right everybody, I'm going to save that mission for the next video. So I'll end the video here for now because it's been almost an hour. So yeah, we'll continue our playthrough of Zenless in 3 days. Tomorrow we will jump into Fantasia Neo Dimension. The day after we'll continue our playthrough of Metaphor. And the day after that, we'll finish up this update on Zenless Zone Zero. So yeah, bye everybody, thanks for dropping in, hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next one. Bye!